The Okanagan Heritage Museum has been invaded by dinosaurs. For the next several weeks, you can come down and find out what you didn't know about the dinosaurs of BC.
This is Buster over my shoulder here, and he's part of the Ceratops family, so people would recognize Triceratops, that name. So he is a relative, a much smaller relative, of course, about the size of a goat with a long tail. And so, yeah, he was discovered in BC, the only type of the species discovered so far.
What part of BC?
And he is from the Sustut River area, so northern BC.
Right. And so related to the Triceratops, I see he's got, and he almost has like a beak.
Yeah, so he was not like the T-Rex with giant set of teeth. He was a plant eater, and so they think that he was more like the complete skeletons that they have found of the Triceratops and those families. So they've sort of replicated that idea of him having more of a beak.
Right. So people are probably imagining that they dug something that looked like that up out of the ground, but in fact, and let's have a look at it here, all that really was discovered are these little bits of bone right here.
That's right. So there was a geologist in the 70s kind of working along the railway near the Sustut River, and he found these claws. And so that's when he sort of clued in that, hey, this isn't just an ordinary rock, this is something special. And some years later then, they were able to discover that there actually are no other skeletons like this one, which led them to conclude that this was a new species.
So they can then match it to related dinosaurs, and then with what they know, approximate
what it might have looked like. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a combination of science and art.
Yeah, that is truly amazing. But so I wonder now, with what you've been able to piece together, and I know this is a new exhibit, if you came around the corner and there was a live Buster right there, he'd probably run away too. He's a plant eater.
Yeah, he's a plant eater. I mean, he looks very inquisitive to me. He's got kind of this certain like, what's going on here? So he would probably be just as curious about me as I would be of him.
Okay, so he's kind of pint-sized as dinosaurs go, but BC also had some Tyrannosaurus rex. We don't have their bones, but we have some evidence.
Tumbler Ridge area, there was a trackway discovered, and those are from Tyrannosaurus. Albertosaurus, so not the T-Rex,
okay.
A little bit earlier, probably a little bit smaller.
But
so that's the evidence that is left from them.
Right. All you have is like claw prints in the riverbed or something.
Yeah, that's right. So sometimes the bones won't even be found, but there will be evidence in other ways, such as footprints.
Also, like what you're not going to get in Alberta, we got some ocean dinosaurs.
That's right. There's some marine life on display here. There's also ammonites, which are kind of a relative of squids, the ones with sort of big shells that were protecting their bodies.
So this has just arrived here at the museum. How long does it stay for people who might want to come in and check it out?
So the exhibition is running from June 6th until September 30th, and we've got lots of amazing dinosaur-related programming for kids, also for adults. Adults love dinosaurs too, and so just check our website for more details.
Terrific. Thanks for this.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Kelowna Now.